What up? It's your boy Sally Simpson, aka Sally the Goat. Yes, sir, clap it up. Right, and I'm back with another video. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I've been in Europe, studying in Europe for um, I'd say like 6 months, like half a year basically. So, this is my experience um, with studying in Europe, in particularly Hungary. So I got an opportunity to study in Europe, and it was in Hungary. So number one, I will tell you I'll give you like a rundown of how it is studying here and stuff. So I would say there's a lot of misconceptions when you're in Africa, think about Europe. There's a lot of misconceptions about Europe, and this is me giving you like a genuine feedback about studying in Hungary, you know. So number one, I had the impression that a lot of white people here, well, actually, I thought everyone was just racist. You know what I mean? So, if you follow me on TikTok, you'd know that the first day I came to Hungary, I posted a TikTok video. It was basically me just vlogging, you know what I mean? The title was like, I don't know if we're gonna put it here, but if we don't, it was like me. I was vlogging basically in Hungary in a certain place, and then when I was walking past, white girl looked back, you know what I mean? And that video, I think people in Hungary thought like I was saying that they're racist, but which was not the case, But the comments were very bad, bro. When I posted that video, a lot of white people were like, go back to where you came from, black fatigue, nigga, whatever, So on the first day, imagine the first day, I'm already thinking like, oh shit, like niggas is racist. Cause before I even left, like I remember telling my friend like, yo, I'm going to Hungary, like, yo, you're going to the most racist country ever. But once you stay a longer time, I think you notice like, nah, white people this side is not really racist, because like white people here just don't give a fuck about you. You know what I mean? Okay, excuse my language, but white people don't care, bro. You be walking, everybody minds their own business here. You know what I mean? Especially white people. Like, I feel like there's not a lot of black people, but you don't feel out of place. You know what I mean? You don't feel out of place. Like, white people just don't care about you, bro. You be walking down the street, white old people just look that way, you look that way, go about your business, they go about their business. You know what I'm saying? So that's number one about racism. Number two, what other misconception that I have about it? Oh, there's this misconception that everything is cheap here. You know what I mean? People be like, yo, I don't know, like in Africa, when you think everything's cheap here, bro, but for a person that has been living here for 6 months, plus minus 6 months, I would say yes, things are relatively cheaper than Africa, like relatively though. It's not like a big gap, but it's just like relatively cheaper. Like things like groceries and stuff, like it's not that much of a difference. Well, I used to live in South Africa, so it's not, maybe it depends on the country that you stay at, but like when I was comparing prices from like with South Africa, it's just like, it's more or less the same things. The things that I would say are cheaper as like gadgets, like an iPhone 16 here, for example, because an iPhone 16 would be, I think it was 14,000 rand here, and then in South Africa it would be like 30,000, I think. So yeah, that I would say like okay, gadgets and stuff, I think are more cheaper this side, but like everything else, like if you're a skincare routine type of person, I would say it's more or less the same. Food, it's more or less the same. Cost of living, it's more or less the same in South Africa. You know what I mean? That's another misconception. Yeah. And then moving on to the beauty, like the infrastructure and stuff. I would say, bro, if you're from a country like South Africa, I would say if you stay in South Africa and you live in good in South Africa, like good, just stay home. You know what I mean? Just stay home. Now, if you're from a bad country, yeah, pull up here. I would say pull up here. But if you stayed in a country like South Africa and it feels home for you, stay there. Don't come here. Because South Africa, I would say, is a world-class country. But I feel like people, like, just because it's overseas, niggas want to come out here. But, like, South Africa is a very beautiful, beautiful country. But if you stay there and you feel home and you're just living good, there's no reason for you to come here, bro. Just stay there. You know what I mean? Because as much as, like, yeah, it is beautiful, I won't lie, but, like, as much as it's beautiful, Europe is a very handle your business environment. Like, I don't think, it doesn't feel home. You know what I mean? Like, you get homesick all the time. Like, I feel like if you come in here, come work, then go home. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't advise for you to come and start something here or whatever. Just come work, invest back home. Then when you're done working or when you're retiring, go back home. Because this place does not feel like home, bro. You know what I mean? That's another point that I would say. Another thing, bro, the weather is terrible. The weather is flipping terrible. Oh my gosh, Europe, especially Hungary, dog. Ever since I came here, I would say I've never experienced a hot day. And I've been here for 6 months. I've never experienced a hot day where it's like, okay, today's very hot. Nah, bro. It's been cold ever since I got here, bro. Like, it's been extremely cold every day. Even in the days where it's predicted to be like a little bit hot, bro, the weather can change 3 times a day. Like, you can start off the morning by like, okay, it's like a little bit humid. And then afternoon, you're thinking, okay, it looks a bit sunny outside. Bro, even when the sun is outside, when you can see the sun, step outside, you still feel cold, bro. Like, I'd say, like, yo, dog, if you're shopping to come overseas, have jackets, bro. Like, have warm clothes, bro. Even when you're stepping outside, bro, you always need a jacket because you never know, dog. You can go to school. I remember one day, like, forgive me, like, I'm a bit under the weather because it's very cold. But I remember one time, dog, I literally saw the sun. I'm like, okay. No, I get on my fly shit, like, my summer fly shit. Bro, I got there. I got outside. First of all, it was a bit windy, which is like a very already a red flag. But I was like, let me forget it. You know what I mean? Then I get to school, bro. I promise you, I had like a 2 hour class. After the 2 hours, when I got outside, my bro, it was freaking cold, bro. It was freezing cold, bro. And you like, huh? And then on the way to school, it's flipping hot and like, bro, the weather is just so unpredictable out here, bro. That's what I would say. Like, it's very unpredictable for most part. Well, I would say it's predictable because you know it's always gonna be cold. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that, and what else would I say is the misconception about staying overseas? Well, in Hungary. Well, the food here is, beef is a luxury. I repeat, beef is a luxury, dog. Bro, chicken. Niggas, they only eat chicken out here. For you to get beef, dog, and if you do get beef, it's expensive because it's a luxury, dog. Unless I'm the one that doesn't know. But beef is a luxury. Big boss. I think there's things that, like, when you're in Africa, you take for granted. Bro, beef, dog. I used to eat beef like every day. I used to get tired of beef, bro. But now, like, when I get here, you can only eat beef, I think, and fish. No, sorry, chicken and fish. But beef is a luxury, dog. And the food here, compared to Africa, I don't know, it might be bugging, but like for me, I don't feel it like that. You know? I don't really feel it like that. For me, it's like trash. Like, dog, you go through a phase where you craving things that, things that I like used to take for granted. Dog, the other day I was craving for go-slows. I was craving for a kota. You know what I mean? I was craving for, skopas, bro. Like, these days I've been wanting to eat skopas. Bro, all I eat here is like chicken salad. I don't know how to cook, so it doesn't help. Like, it doesn't help me in case. But I've been eating chicken salad, pasta and chicken, like noodles, flipping, like those sorts of things. But it's like, it's not home, like home food, like, and a lot of takeaways. It's not the same though, bro. Big boss, it's not the same, bro. But yeah, those basically just like those are the living conditions out here, bro. But overall, I would say it's a very beautiful country, different culture. There's one thing. The first day I first come here, I met my brother and my friend. I made a friend, like my roomie. We go into the store, right? Bro, you know how in Africa you wait for the traffic light, like you wait to see if the car is coming and then you can cross. Like, you wait until there's no car coming and then you cross. That's how you cross. Here, bro, they take zebra crosses very seriously, bro. So there'll be a zebra cross, there'll be a traffic light out there, and you have to wait for it to turn green. Then you can go. And when I say that, I don't mean like wait for it as a suggestion. Nah, bro. I remember my friend, which is my roommate. The first day, we went to buy groceries at the store. Cause we from Africa, so he went, bro. Like, he got there by the zebra cross. Okay, he looks left, he looks right, looks left, looks right. Sees there's no car coming. He just goes, and it's like a bunch of white people that just looked at him like crazy. But like, that's one thing you need to know when coming to Europe, especially Hungary. Like, you have to, when you get to the zebra cross, You look on your opposite thing, you see the traffic light, it will suggest, okay, pedestrians need to cross now. It's green. Then you can cross. Even if there's no car coming, bro. There could be no car coming, nothing threatening you, but you still need to follow those instructions. Otherwise, hey, I don't know if it's a law or you pay a fine or anything, but that's another thing. And then, yeah, I'd say Page is a very, very small city. Like, don't nobody care about using Uber all the way, dog. I remember when I was in Africa, if they see you walking, it's like usually a sign of poverty. But here, bro, like everything's so close to each other. Like, it's just that I take a bus, but like I could walk to school, I could walk to the mall, I could walk to the closest shopping center, I could walk to the gym. I walk like you could walk everywhere. Like everything's so close to each other, you know. And if you're a person like that doesn't like walking, you know, there's a bus pass, you know. You buy a bus pass, which is, I'd say that's affordable, especially if you're a student. You buy a bus pass, and then it takes you anywhere, including out of the city, back, wherever you want to go. You just have to pay one amount, you know. You pay one amount, it takes you anywhere, you know, for the whole month. And then obviously when the time's up, you need to renew it. But it's just, you get a bus pass, you buy it, anywhere you go, whichever bus it is, go inside, show them the bus pass, it takes you anywhere you need to go, which is like a very convenient means of transport, you know. But if you're going like, there's another thing, like you can go to France with the train. It's very cheap, dog. Which is what I'm saying, like, on this the reason why I started vlogging and shooting videos, like, yo, dog, it's very affordable to go to other countries, you know. You just get on a train in another country. You know, all you have to do is just book hotels. So, you know, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna make sure for these years that I'm here, I vlog. I go to other countries, I explore the world. You know, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, you know. So I'm trying to grab it with both hands and stuff. And yeah, bro, that's it for the YouTube thing. If you have any questions that you'd like to ask about being overseas and stuff, you know, just leave them in the comments. And if you want to see any type of videos, leave them down in the comments. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Damn, I'm gonna feel done YouTube now. But and that's it for me, yeah.